Takita jum, takita jum, takita jum, takita jum, takita jum, takita jum.
Namaskaram. I welcome all the viewers and Rasikas to the Pratiroop Showcase of Pratiksha Kashi under the mentorship of Rama Vaidyanathan Akka. A warm welcome to both of you.
Thanks, Divya. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya.
So I remember when I first bounced out this idea with Rama Akka, she was so excited and she has been so kind to me, and I'm so happy, Pratiksha, you got Akka, because I'm sure you share the same vibe.
I am super happy. I can't even tell you how happy I am.
Okay, but I'm happier than her.
Oh, no. That's an honor.
Okay. So before we start, I was thinking just your take about what you think about charity, a social cause, or giving back to the society. Just a few lines about that, since it's dance for a cause. I thought we'll begin with that.
So first of all, I must congratulate you, Divya, for actually, using this phrase "dance for a cause," and especially during the pandemic, it has been even more imperative to look at your dance as a means, as a medium to provide solace, to rejuvenate, to heal people, you know. So I think this whole project has been done with such a sincere thought. And the fact that you want to use the funds generated through this project for children, for uplifting their lifestyles, I think, you couldn't have used dance in a better way.
That's very kind of you, Akka.
No, and I really agree with Akka. Also because, see, I feel we all dance for a cause, isn't it? Whatever the cause may be for each of us. And dance itself has its fourfold purpose of dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. So I feel this particular social cause for which we are able to contribute a little bit in the way that we know the best, that is through dance, and through a way where we connect the most, and that is so close to our heart, and that comes directly from from our innermost feelings. I think it's a very noble thing, and for us, at least for me, to be a part of this feels very special. Thanks, Divya, and thanks to Warrior Foundation for actually coming up with this very unique idea.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now I'm going to go and ask a few fun questions, Akka. When we talk about mentorship, tell me how it was for you when you got married and came into this new house with this legend as your mother-in-law. How was that experience, and was there a mentorship process involved there?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Sorry.
Every mother-in-law welcomes the daughter-in-law into the family and in effect mentors her. And any good, nice mother-in-law will warmly welcome the daughter-in-law into the family. And in this case, the mentorship just extended into dance. And she's the one who mentored me to become a dancer. You can have hours of practice in the studio, but you become a professional dancer only if you are guided and honed accordingly. In the sense, how do you make your brochure? Because those days we had brochures, we have websites now. So how do you make a brochure? Which organizer you go and meet personally, which you don't go and meet personally?
I like that.
I like that.
And how do you call up organizers, and how do you talk to them? How do you address them as? So many things, because I was just 19 years old and I was from a family of absolute no dancers. There were no artists in my family. So they had absolutely no idea how to go about becoming a professional dancer. So everything was new for me because all I knew was my dance class with Yamini Amma and back home and little programs that I used to do with her. I had no idea of the politics and the decorum and the bureaucracy and, all of that. I had absolutely no idea. She layer by layer opened it for me. And with every mentorship, my jaw kept dropping down.
That's amazing.
So that is how the mentorship process happened then.
Beautiful. So coming to Pratiksha. So Pratiksha, I know you are a crazy fan of Ramaka from the beginning.
Of course.
So tell me that crazy moment when you saw her first, or you did something crazy with her when you saw her performance or something like that.
No, so what happened is I still remember, Akka, this was 3 years ago in Chaudhaya when you had come to perform in Bangalore, Chaudhaya Memorial Hall. So I had gone to see Ramaka's performance and Amma had come with me, my mother, Vaijayanti Kashi. So what happened is Akka began her recital rather, with this piece where she spoke about the temple, the architecture and the oneness with dance. And that piece was so brilliant. I mean, imagine there was absolute silence, okay, in the audience. And literally heads turned. There were heads turned, and it was like, please keep quiet. We're trying to enjoy the show. I'm like, the usual excited me, does that. So then I'm like, as what Akka said, the decorum of being a professional dancer, I'm like, I better maintain it in the auditorium and maybe later express what all I had to tell Akka backstage. And I went backstage and there was so many people flocking around Akka, of course, obviously. So looking at that, I'm like, I was just looking at her and I'm like, I forgot what to say. And the only thing I remembered, I remember is I went to Akka, I said, Akka, it was, I don't know what to say, but then I want a picture with you. And I think that's what I've shared with you, and that's what I wanted to share. I was going through my photos. Yeah, I was going through my photos sometime back, and when I saw this photo with Ramaka, I said, who knew, right, that I'd be mentored by the Rama Vaidyanathan, like 3 years down. So that's such a, for me, it was
okay. Yeah. I want to see.
Yes, I've shared it with Divya. I'll show it to you also. So the only difference is back then, 3 years ago, I was sitting in the audience and I was like, wow, and I was so excited. Now, because of Pratiroop, I'm just like able to have these virtual meetings with Akka and then trying to, it's a very difficult thing, Divya, with Akka. Whenever I had virtual sessions, I was like so excited. And obviously I wanted to like show my excitement, but then I'm like, oh God, I'm being mentored by her, so I better sober it down. So that was a very difficult balance to strike. Oh God, that was difficult for me.
Oh, because it didn't seem like it at all, Pratiksha, because every time you would come completely prepared to the tea. Like not even once have you come for any mentorship session, where you said, oh, Akka, I didn't have the time to do this. Oh, I haven't done this as much as, you had asked me to do or anything. Whatever we spoke about in the previous session and whatever I asked you to work on, next session, Pratiksha would be ready with her homework done.
Akka, I better do, because otherwise I'll get one slap from my mother, and I was scared where I'll get one from you. Because I know, for a matter of fact, I knew, because I've heard so much about Ramaka, that she is very prompt, very punctual in everything, right from the time to what she expects and what she wants. And honestly, I wanted to make the most of these sessions. So if I at least complete what Akka has said, then there'll be so much more time to explore newer things. And my mother has always taught me, you better do your homeworks right. So, but I should say, when if I compare Ramaka's mentorship, what she underwent and what I had with Ramaka as her mentee, one thing was two things rather are in common. One is just like how Saroja ma'am opened layers of different things about the dance field. Ramaka helped me, opened layers of Maya for me through this concept. And at every stage of her mentorship with Saroja ma'am, her jaw dropped, right? Mine too dropped after every session. You know, during every.
That's so cool.
But thankfully, I think in this mentorship, Akka only opened layers of dance, and that was all about. So it was like it's one project where we literally didn't have to be bothered about external things about the field. So that I really enjoyed. And
When Pratiksha and I would be working, we would only be like totally immersed, that focus that both of us had on the dance, on the choreography, on the theme. And after the session would be over and I would shut my device, for a few minutes, I would be like, I would be in one Maya, because we were talking about Maya. And also, let me tell you one thing, Divya, how much fun I had watching the Kuchipudi idiom in such close quarters.
Nice.
Because as you know, my guru, Yamini Amma, she was like one of the prima donnas of Kuchipudi. And, I have watched her perform so many times. And of course, I have watched and adored Pratiksha's mother, Vaijanti also. So when I saw Pratiksha, bringing the Kuchipudi idiom into her body, and whatever I was saying, she was able to bring it into the Kuchipudi idiom. It was exciting. It was like an adrenaline for me, because whatever I think in my mind, I'm only able to do it in Bharatanatyam. But in this process,
right.
For me, it was a fantastic learning process when I was able to see right in front of me my thoughts getting transmitted, getting, executed in Kuchipudi.
Ramaka said, let us explore the idiom of Kuchipudi fully, but let's just leave out the baggage it comes with, This is the exact thing she told me. Let's just leave the baggage it comes with. And let us see what else, apart from, the typical formats which come very beautifully in Kuchipudi, what other themes can fit in. And let us see, for us also, it was an exploration. And the second thing also is, I was also very excited because Ramaka is such an exponent in Bharatanatyam, but also she's learned from Yamini ma'am, who's like, I'm a diehard fan of her. And I was also very honored to have her as chief guest during my Arangetram. So I was like very excited that Akka has learned from a Kuchipudi guru also. So how she will mentor me to fit into this theme. So for me also, it was very exciting.
Okay. I'm just going to break the flow right now. Akka, your favorite actor? Ranbir Kapoor, Ranveer Singh, Shah Rukh Khan.
Ranveer Singh.
Same thing.
Really?
No, you get different set of actors. Pratiksha, Amir Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan.
Me too.
This is the major mentorship vibe happening now, right now. Okay, quickly I will say, Akka, favorite costume. Which color was it?
Mine?
Yours.
Orange.
And?
Mustard.
Okay, that was a combination of orange and mustard.
No, sorry. Actually,
the one that you have, the favorite costume that you own, which is your favorite costume.
The favorite costume that I own is black.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
She's wearing. Pratiksha, your favorite costume?
It was royal blue and pink, magenta, royal blue magenta combo.
Beautiful.
Interesting. Okay, Ramaka, tell me something a fan has done for you, like a crazy something.
Oh.
One of your fans.
Okay. Well, this is not a fan. This is, okay, it can even be a student, right?
हाँ हम सब fan हैं.
So a student of mine bought a new house in Bangalore, a very beautiful house. And she invited me to her house, when everything was decorated. And when I went to the house, I saw one whole wall of only my pictures.
Wow.
How sweet.
Yeah. And I can tell you also who that girl is.
Please.
Rohini.
Rohini.
Okay. That's so
I found
sweet.
that extremely sweet, extremely nice. But otherwise, Divya, what really touches me, when I won't use the word fans, when Rasikas come after a performance to meet me, those whom I don't know personally, when they come and they meet me and then they tell me how much they like the performance and everything, what really touches me at that moment is the that how the beauty of dance has touched. It's the art of dance that has touched so many individuals, and then I feel this great sense of gratitude that you know I have become a dancer and God has made me this dancer and I'm able to touch people through dance. So that is what truly inspires me.
How well said, Akka. Okay, for Pratiksha, the craziest comment you have got on your Insta post. You also have many fans, I know that. So,
Craziest.
craziest or funniest? Chalo, funniest comment.
Sorry, such a boring answer. I can't think of any. Okay.
Jaldi, Pratiksha.
If I
You
get
can't take so
something,
much time.
No, this, please give me some time. If it comes up, then I tell you. Honestly, sorry. Sorry.
Divya, you should have shared the question paper with us, yeah.
So this is like Karan Johar's coffee with Karan. हम नहीं बताएंगे पहले क्या पूछने वाले.
Yeah.
I really can't think of any at this moment.
I can't give you coffee shots also now for not answering the question.
Sorry.
Okay. All the viewers, we shall get back to this answer.
Yeah, no, I really, like something comes up, I will share.
Okay.
Because it should do justice to your question. Craziest or funniest?
Okay, Akash, what is your favorite modeling pose? I know you've modeled a little bit here and there for saris. I'm going to ask a picture about this soon too.
Okay. My favorite.
Can I answer that for Akka? I mean, after Akka does.
Okay, Pratiksha, you answer then.
Akka, I like the pose that you've used as your the Zoom picture, the DP, like this.
Oh,
that's like fab.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
With the sexy backless blouse.
Yeah, like that. Like that's my favorite.
Yes.
Am I editing this part out?
No, why?
Okay.
So I'll tell you what I like, Divya. I really like watching the Kanjivaram saris that all the Devi Vigrahams are worn in the Kamakshi, Meenakshi Devi temples. And I think that is the best modeling pose, because I think Kamakshi or Devi, or the feminine energy goddess, the way the sari is wrapped around her, I think it's a fantastic advertisement for Kanjivaram saris, because the way they bring the pleats of the saris and the way she sits, the sari looks so resplendent on her. I think for me, for a sari, it's the Devi pose. That's the best pose.
Okay, so that's beautiful, Akka, the way you described how, I didn't think about it as this pose of a temple or a Devi. It was very interesting the way you described that. I think that image is always going to be with me now. So moving on, Pratiksha, tell me something. What is the similarity you found between Vaijayanti Akka and Ramaka?
This is an easy question. So both of them, what I felt, they're very professional, but at the same time, they're very motherly. I don't know how they work that combination out. You get a very professional vibe. I mean, they make you do what has to be done in the time that has to be done and in a way that's precise, but at the same time, they don't give you that feeling that you're being mentored, or you're in a very serious situation. They make it very enjoyable for you. And I don't know, I somehow that motherly instinct, that motherly connect, that warmth, I would say, I think both of them have that extremely professional and an extremely warm persona, that every time when Akka said something, I'm like, oh God, I think mommy also would have said this.
Aw.
And the next thing is about finding even the smallest of the corrections and telling it, in spite of it being a virtual media. That is, I was telling Ayush, Akka is just like you, even if I do little of this, and in my mind, I know this will come sometime, and it will come. Akka will ensure that it will come and it will be corrected. So these two things were like a wow factor. So I think that is also what made me feel very comfortable when I was being mentored by.
Because I think, Divya, there is no point in intimidating your students or your mentees, because I think the process of art is to be enjoyed and to be reveled. And, the whole process should be a happy one. So I've never felt like doing that, because that's just not in me. And okay, so Pratiksha, nice description of me, huh? Professional mother.
Yeah.
To all, matlab now it is generic, but
and the freedom which they give for us to express what I had in my mind, or to express my thoughts and to even put it in, that was also very similar. I mean, though they are like some big celebrities in their own right, and of course their ideas will be better than mine, but they give that space for a dialogue to happen, and it's never one-sided. And they make it, they're very friendly in what they make us do. So I think that way Akka and Amma, like, maybe because they have such good, sweet daughters like Dakshina and me. I know.
so that was my next question to Ramaka. So what did you find a common link between Dakshina, Sannu, and Pratiksha?
So first I will tell you about Dakshina and Pratiksha.
Yeah.
Both of them, just like Pratiksha said, between me and Vaijayanti, I found both of them to be absolutely conscientious. And, completely students who finish their homework and come next day completely prepared. And, they get very sad when they get 99 out of 100. So, so that is how even Dakshina is. So for me, it was like, being with Dakshina, because that is exactly how Pratiksha was. Yes. And the other similarity I found between both of them is both of them check their WhatsApps once in 20 hours.
That's you.
Yeah.
I think I'm better than Dakshina, because many times when I text her also, she doesn't see. I feel I'm little one shade better.
Yeah. And with Sannidhi and Pratiksha, I found Pratiksha to have a fantastic sense of rhythm. Of course, it's a given. All dancers must have a fantastic sense of rhythm. But Pratiksha has got a minute awareness of rhythm, and which even Sannidhi has. Sannidhi is a mridangist. So for me, anything that required rhythm and the math of mridangam and adavus, to be matched, I had absolutely no problem with Pratiksha, because she's so good at it.
How nice. So Pratiksha, is there, we are reaching towards the conclusion and all are very excited to watch your showcase. Is there anything that you would like to tell the viewers?
I think about the piece, about the process, there's already been so much shared, and I actually want them to see the piece that was created under the mentorship of Ramaka, that I'm very excited to share with them. Of course, it's a work in progress. There might be a lot more things that can be added in the future. But for now, whatever I have worked under her mentorship, I'm very happy to share this with you for the time being. And I think for me, it's been a complete journey with Akka, right from the Angika to the Satvika. She's made me go through each of these phases. The Angika of Kuchipudi, you know, she's made me explore newer permutations and combinations in the vocabulary. In the Vachika, of course, the way she's helped me knit in these three poetries that we have chosen. And the Aharya too, she's helped me even pick the costumes. You know, there were times where I have actually worn the sari, taken a photo and shared it with Akka, and she's been very prompt in giving me her suggestions. And also, like, this Aharya too was given by her for my wedding that I've worn today. Thank you, Akka. And Satvika, of course, which I felt that I think I have best expressed in my dance. I would like to say much. But a big gratitude to you, Akka. It's been a very learning and a very emotional journey for me. So thank you. Thanks.
I'm really, thank you so much. Divya, thank you for this whole project and for making me mentor Pratiksha. As I told you, it has been an extremely joyful process, because it's wonderful to first of all be with a dancer who is, you know, who is passionate, who is, you know, who knows what she's doing. And if I tell her, you know, Pratiksha, can you look at 5, 6 more actions to this particular idea? And she will come up with those 5, 6 ideas, but then she will also build on them and come up with another idea which is born from this idea. And I think that is what is the idea of mentorship. Not to tell you what to do, but then to guide you to see what you can see and what you can experience, you know, to show you the way. So I think hopefully everybody will like her piece, because Pratiksha has put in a lot of hard work in this, and fantastic music composed by Karthik Hebbar, beautiful poetry, and Pratiksha has brought in the beauty of Kuchipudi and what you can do with the versatility of Kuchipudi. I think the biggest takeaway will be the versatility of the art form of Kuchipudi. I think this piece will take that.
And Ramak is being very kind to just use my name, but more than my hard work, it's hers also, because mentally she's thought about this piece so much, because you will see the way the poetry is knit in and the way we've not used the complete poetry, but just 2 lines of the poetry to bring the essence of the rest of the piece. And the way it's stitched in and the conceptualization, it's all Akka's. So there's much more hard work from her end too. So I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you. Enjoyed it. Yes.
Even the set of musicians, Karthik Hebbar on singing and vocals, music composition, and even Shri G.S. Nagaraj on the Mridangam, they've been very kind to, you know, really work with me and also to adapt to our Ramaka's suggestions and really do justice to the music.
Thank you so much. We are all very excited to watch the showcase, and we will end our journey here for the time being, till we can actually present this sometime soon on a live stage with a live audience. With our Pratiroop hook step. So is my hand the other way? It's correct now? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. This is going to be one bombastic video clip. Yes.
No, and the crazy, now I recollect, the crazy, I think it's a very crazy thing that somebody has left a comment is, please DM me please DM me to model for our page. And when I clicked on the page, it's a very casual attire. And I was thinking, I've never really put up a picture of me in a casual attire. It's either in a dance attire or a traditional attire. And that guy has actually posted, you know, giving me a link of a casual attire page. I'm like, are you crazy? I've not even seen me how I look in a casual attire. Crazy.
So we didn't get an answer for that question. Thank you, Pratiksha, for taking the whole session to think about that answer. Chalo, let's move on to Maya and watch a beautiful performance coming ahead.
For a long time, I asked myself, what is Maya? And my understanding of this elusive concept was complete only when I traversed through the poetry of 3 saint poets who voiced their beliefs on Maya. In Kabir's Doha, Tukaram's Abhang, and Kanakadasa's Devarnama, all 3 poets have visualized Maya through a different lens. Each poem helped me open a new window, and eventually, layer after layer, all my confusions about Maya were peeled off to bring clarity to my understanding of Maya. It was as though each poem helped me climb a step towards the truth. Kabir says, I have come to know the illusory power. Maya is a great thug. Her hands sway holding a web-like trap, and she speaks in a sweet voice. What does he mean by this? Does he mean that anything that is attractive and beautiful is Maya? Does that mean that my dance too is Maya? And at some stage of my artistic journey, does my dance restrict me from moving into another realm, thereby pushing me to dive deeper into the knowledge of art? Tukaram in his Abhang said, Maya is Brahman and Brahman is Maya, just like the unity of body and its shadow. This means that Maya is inseparable from me. It is in my very life, in my very dance, and in my very thoughts, just like my shadow. Kanakadasa questioned, are you inside the illusion, or is the illusion within you? Are you inside the body, or is the body within you? This means that not only am I inseparable from Maya, but it is within me. It is my very life, my very dance. In fact, the whole world is but a manifestation of Maya. At this juncture, when I now revisit Kabir's Doha, I better understand the depth of what he meant when he wrote, I have come to know the illusory power, Maya, to be a great thug. Her hands sway holding a web-like trap, and she speaks in a sweet voice. I must be conscious of Maya, and I must use her to unshackle and liberate me rather than let Maya restrict me. I must use my life and my dance to unshackle from the very Maya that will help me do it. Maya is but an illusion that will lead us to the ultimate truth. I'm happy and thankful that Warrior Foundation has made me a part of the wonderful initiative Pratiroop, and I'm extremely grateful to my mentor Srimati Rama Vaidyanathan, who has helped me beautifully explore the concept of Maya through this piece. The music composition and vocals has been done by Shri Karthik Hebbar, Mridangam by Shri G.S. Nagaraj, and flute by Shri Rakesh Dutt. In fact, in the process of the music composition, Shri Karthik Hebbar has tried to mirror and assimilate the thoughts of Ramaka and myself on Maya in the music composition as well. The piece begins with Maya Malav Gauda, which is also called Rag Bhairav, keeping in the nomenclature of the raga, and also because it is a morning raga, which shows the dawn of the conscience. It then moves on to Pantuvarali, which is Maya Madavagowda with Tivra or Pratimadhyama, which shows the heightened conscience of the seeker who has now entered into the realm of images and mirror images, which will indicate body and the shadow, and also depict how these two are intertwined infinitely into one another. The piece then moves on to Jog, which has all the high frequency swaras, and in some chalans, he has also used dual forms of the same note to indicate the Bimba and Pratibimba. Finally, the music and the piece ends with Raga Sindhu Bhairavi, which literally is the flow of all notes in the river of oneness, which is also indicative that the seeker is now the realized one who understands that everything and nothing mean the same. I'm also thankful to my mother and guru, Srimati Vaijayanti Kashi, who has etched me to be the dancer that I am today. Presenting before you an honest attempt to understand and explore Maya.
Saint Kabir says, Maya Mahathagni hum jani. Tirgana fasaliye kardole, bole madhure bani. I have come to know the illusory power, Maya, to be a great thug. Her hands sway holding a web-like trap, and she speaks in a sweet voice. Maya Mahathagni hum jani.
हम जाने माया महाठगनी 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 हम जानी तिरगुन पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महाठगनी हम जानी तिरगुन पास लिए कर बोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महाठगनी हम जानी तेरे गुण पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महाठगनी हम जानी तेरे गुण पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महाठगनी हम जानी तेरे गुण पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महाठगनी माया माया
Saint Tukaram in his Abhang mentions Maya techi Brahma, Brahma techi Maya, Ang ani chaya tayapari. The Brahman is Maya and Maya is Brahman. This is like the unity of body and its shadow. Maya techi Brahma, Brahma techi Maya.
माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी ए माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी हे माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी माया तेची ब्रह्म
ताम धनत धन धनत धन ताम धनत धन तत्तोम ततोम धीम धनत धन धीम धनत धन तत्तोम ततोम तद्धन्न धन्न तज्जೊಣ್ಣು ಜೊಣ್ಣು ತದ್ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ಧನಕಿಟತಕ ಜೊಣುಕಿಟತಕ ತಾಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಧೀಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತೋಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಕಿಡ್ದಕ್ ದರ್ಗಿಡ್ದೋಮ್ ಧೀಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಧೀಮ್ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಕಿಡ್ದಕ್ ದರ್ಗಿಡ್ದೋಮ್ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತಕ್ಕಜಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ 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 ತಕ್ಕಜಂ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತಕ್ಕ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ತಕ್ಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಕ ಧಿಮ್ಮಿ ತಕ್ಕ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತರಕಿಡ್ತೋಮ್ ತಕ ತರಕಿಡ್ತೋಮ್ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಗು ತರಕಿಡ್ತೋಮ್ ತರಕಿಡ್ದೀಮ್ 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 ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತರಕಿಡ್ದೀಮ್ 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 ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತರಕಿಡ್ದೀಮ್ ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತರಕಿಡ್ದೀಮ್ ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ ತತ್ತಜ್ಜಂ
माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया माया तेची ब्रह्म ब्रह्म तेची माया अंग आणि छाया तया परी अंग आणि छाया तया परी माया तेची ब्रह्मा माया तेची ब्रह्मा ब्रह्म तेची माया
In his popular composition, Saint Kanakadasa questions, ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ಮಾಯೆಯೋ ನೀ ದೇಹದೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ದೇಹವೋ Are you inside the illusion or is the illusion within you? Are you inside the body or is the body within you? ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ಮಾಯೆಯೋ
ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ಮಾಯೆಯೋ ನೀ ದೇಹದೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ದೇಹವು ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ಮಾಯೆಯೋ ನೀ ದೇಹದೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ದೇಹವೋ 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 ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ 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 ದದಾನಂ ದಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ 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 ದತಾನಂ ದಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ 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 ದ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ 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 ದ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ ಅಗನಂ ದನಂ 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 ದನ ದಾನಂ ದನಂ 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 ತನಂ ದರ 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 ತಂ ದನ ನ ದ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ದ ನೋ 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 ದ ನೋ ದರ 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 ತಂ ದನ ನ ದ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ತ ನೋ ನೋ ತಂ ದ ನೋ ದರ 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 ತಂ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ದರ 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 ತಂ ದ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ತ ನೋ ದ 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 ನೋ ಅಗನಂ ದ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ನ ದ ನ ನ ದ ನ tom 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 taram tom 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 taram tom 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 taram tom 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 taram 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 tom taram tom taram tom taram ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ಮಾಯೆಯೋ ನೀ ದೇಹದೊಳಗೋ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ದೇಹವೋ 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 ನೀ ಮಾಯೆಯೊಳಗೋ माया महा तगनी हम जानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी तिरगुन फास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी तिरगुन पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी तिरगुन पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महा ठगनी हम जानी तिरगुन पास लिए कर डोले बोले मधुर बानी माया महा ठगनी माया माया हम जानी हम जानी हम जानी हम जानी हम जानी हम जानी माया